What is up, everybody out there? How y'all doing? Artist of Strong Style here to give you another deck profile. Now, this one I have for you guys. It's using the ninjas. I don't know if you've seen a ninja deck yet, or what the ninjas are, which I'll show you. And it's not just pure ninja. It's using kaijus, the new Fallen of Albaz, which Fallen of Albaz, they made the deck into a way where, of how you're going to use the Fallen of Albaz. You do not have to use polymerization. Their effect is you can use that and count it as a fusion summon. You can fuse with your own monsters, or you can fuse with your opponent's monsters, because that's what you're most likely going to do. Fuse on your opponent's monsters. Now, okay, ninjas require on what particular type of attribute do you want to use? Do you want to play by warrior? Do you want to play by dragon, dinosaur, insect, whatever? Okay, well, I'll admit to you this. The ninjas require on rather playing, you're going to go wing beast, insect, dinosaur, or dragon. Well, the way I made this, it requires using the insects, the dragons, and the dinosaurs. Because ninjas require on their trap cards and how they are going to play with these monsters. So, this is what I mean. Alright, so here we go. First, you're going to start off with the Grandmaster Hanzo. Grandmaster Hanzo is pretty much the staple of the ninjas. When this card is normal summon, you can add one Nujutsu art card from your deck to your hand. When this card is flipped or special summon, you search for a ninja instead. So if it's normal summon, you search for a Nujutsu card. If it's special summoned or flipped, you search for a ninja instead. So either way, you're going to search for something. Rather a Nujutsu card or a ninja. Then you got the Upstart Goblin Ninja, which is when it is summoned out, once per turn, you can send one trap card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon one level 4 or lower ninja monster from your deck, and face up defense position or face down position. So here's just a way of special summoning out another Grandmaster Hanzo, and then when it is special summoned, you search for a ninja. Then you got we're going to play a little pendulum because these are ninjas as well. Twilight Ninja, Kajin, and Twilight Ninja Joujin. I'll explain each one. Now, of course, you see, the scale is 1 on the Joujin and 10 on the Kajin. So pretty much. Now of course, in the spell and trap card zone, from the right to the left, the end, that's where the pendulum zone is at. It's no longer here. It's here. So, let me put the screen up right there so you guys can see. So, you always want your scale between 1 through 10. So, most likely, if you're going to summon out, it's 2 through 9 if you're going to pendulum summon. Now, okay. Twilight Ninja Joujin, the one right here on the right. If your ninja attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. When of course, this pendulum summon all your ninjas. If they attack a defense position monster, inflict damage to them. You can reveal one Ninjutsu art card from your hand to special summon this card instead. And it's a good 2000 beat sticker. If it attacks, it has the effect of doing piercing damage. So, if you were to summon this out as a normal monster, reveal a Ninjutsu card. Kajin. You cannot pendulum summon monsters except ninja monsters. Alright, so I said it wrong. My mistake. If you're gonna pendulum summon, you can only pendulum summon ninjas. You cannot do more. You cannot do anything else. It's only ninjas. Then, this card cannot be targeted. Cannot be negated. My mistake. Cannot be negated. Once per turn. When your ninja monster declares an attack, you can make that monster gain 1000 attack until the end phase. So pretty much, you have 2 effects. With your ninja, attack, gain 1000, plus if it attacks a defense position monster, piercing damage as well. So cool little things you have with ninjas. So attack, gain the attack of 1,000. Attack a defense position monster if that would have been the situation. Pierce it as well. So yeah, you always want to particularly go pendulum and pendulum, the 1 and 10. You don't want to go pendulum and pendulum because that makes no sense. Those are your pendulums. So you're going to play a little pendulum. And then only 2 more ninjas. Yellow Ninja and Twilight Ninja Shunzetsu. Yellow Ninja, when it is normal summon, you can flip or face up. You can special summon 1 level 4 other ninja. So most likely special summon out another ninja, level 4. Only use it once per turn. Twilight Ninja Shunzetsu. Monsters you control cannot target face-up ninja monsters for attacks. Except for this one. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, or if this card is in your possession, is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, and sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 ninja monster from your deck to your hand. Except Twilight Ninja Shunzetsu. So pretty much when you have all your ninjas out, whatever you have, whatever ninja, Twilight Ninja Shunzetsu must be attacked first. And when it is gone, you have a chance of searching for another ninja, except for itself. Those are all the ninjas. That's all the ninjas you're using. Now, okay. Fallen of Albaz, the new one that came out in the structure deck. If this card is no more special, except during the damage step, you can discard 1 card. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters on either field as fusion material, including this card. But you cannot use other monsters you control as fusion monsters. So there you go. This is the one where, yes, you discard 1 card, you can fuse it, so there's no need to use polymerization. You just fuse it. That's the effect. The effect is like polymerization. Or if you're going to take away your opponent's monster, think of it as super polymerization. Because super polymerization is, you have to discard 1 card. So it's the same exact thing. So if you fuse with your own monster, it's polymerization. And then if you're doing super, that's taking away your opponent's monster. So think of it as you're playing super polymerization. So here is your one you're going to need. Now, okay. Here's another new one that came out that I'm using now. Albion the Shrouded Dragon. Okay, this is how Albion the Shrouded Dragon is. This card becomes Fallen of Albaz when it's on the field. It has 2 good effects. If this card is in your hand, well, first let me read. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can send 1 Fallen Albaz or branded spell trap from your hand or to the deck to the graveyard. Apply the following effects based on where it is sent from. Alright. So if you're sending away a Fallen Albaz or branded spell trap from your hand to the graveyard, you can special summon Shrouded Dragon. If it is in your graveyard and you want to play the effect, which is most likely you do when it is in the graveyard, and you send away a magic trap of a branded or Fallen of Albaz to the graveyard by your deck, you're going to get your Albion, put it face down to the bottom of the deck, and draw 1 card. Now, it is a dragon, so this is what I mean by you're going to want to play dragons as well. Then you're going to go with the Kaiju. So the Kaiju engine is most likely, of course, Mad Flame, Mystery Dust, and Sticky String. Now, okay, these are the only Kaijus I'm doing because these are the only ones that are dinosaur and insect. I am not using any other Kaijus because they are not dinosaur or insect. Because to play the ninjas, they require on rather you're playing with insects, dinosaur, or dragon. You can play Wing Beast also, but I'm not playing Wing Beast. So yeah, like I just said, these are the only kaijus you should be using if you're going to play kaiju with ninjas. And then just, yes, there is no Kyoto Waterfront, so there's no need for their effects. They're going to be useless because you're not going to depend on their effect. With kaijus, you're just going to depend on giving your opponent a kaiju and giving yourself a kaiju when it comes to Interpret a Kaiju Slumber, or yeah, when your opponent has a kaiju, you can special summon one of your own kaijus. Now remember, the rule of kaijus, you can only have one on the field. You can control only one. And of course, yeah, different attacks. So the best thing to do is always give your opponent the lowest kaiju. And then last card I use is an insect, Brain Crusher. Because this is when you're going to need another insect besides just your sticky string. Same goes with why I'm using Shrouded Dragon. Not just for the effect of, yeah, it can help me draw a card or special summon it, but it's also because it's a dragon. And I'll show you why in a bit. Alright, so the new one, Branded Fusion, special summon one fusion monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz. So yeah, you're going to use Fallen of Albaz and whatever to make your fusion. It can only be done once per turn. So yeah, Branded Fusion is the new one. You're playing kaijus. Then yeah, interrupt the Kaiju Slumber. Get rid of all monsters. Give your opponent a kaiju, give yourself a kaiju. Your kaiju must attack, or all monsters must attack, but remember, the kaiju has to attack, so even if you just like, okay, interpret a Kaiju Slumber, give your opponent a kaiju, give yourself a kaiju, you summon out one of your own monsters, at least the kaiju must attack. It doesn't have to attack it can attack directly, but remember, it must attack, so you might as well want to use that kaiju to attack the kaiju, or have your other monster attack. If you're going to bring out a monster that's higher than the other kaiju, okay, yeah, you can attack with that, and then attack with your kaiju. Remember, the rule of Interpret a Kaiju Slumber is that your kaiju must attack. Its other effect, when it's in the graveyard, remove from play, search for one kaiju. It can only be done once per turn. Interpret a Kaiju Slumber. And then for reinforcement, search for a level 4 or lower warrior. The ninjas are level 4, and they're warriors. Harpy's Feather Duster, and then one Raigeki. Of course, I would use 2, since I always use 2. But how I'm making this deck, I needed some room, so I'm only using one Raigeki. And yes, there you have your backup for destruction. Now, okay, here we go with the traps. Now, this is when you're going to want to play Nujitsu cards, because they're trap cards. Nujitsu, Art of Super Transformation. Okay, this is how it goes. Activate by targeting one ninja monster you control. You're going to tribute that ninja and tribute one of your opponent's monsters. You're going to special summon out one dragon, dinosaur, or sea serpent. Now, of course, I wish Gameciel the kaiju was a sea serpent, but it's an aqua. That would be so awesome, and I would put it in. But, okay. Dinosaur, dragon. You can bring out any of these. So let's say it came out to, okay, transformation, and you did Mad Flame, and you had another Mad Flame, so you need your other option. So your other option is the Shrouded Dragon. Because, yeah, you can only have one kaiju out. So what if you had another way of bringing that kaiju? But remember, you already have one on the field. So it's like, what other option do I have? Well, you have your Shrouded Dragon as well. So, yeah, dinosaur, and then you have dragon. So you can go with any. They're always going to think kaiju. Okay, well, no, I'll go Shrouded Dragon instead. Nujitsu Art of Transformation. Activate by attributing one ninja. Special summon one wing beast or insect monster. Alright, so insect. Sticky String, Mystery Dust, and you also have Brain Crusher. These are your insects. So what I'm mostly depending on is my dinosaur, dragon, and insect. Nothing else. So sometimes, yeah, you are gonna have to tribute your ninjas, but these help you bring out your higher beast monsters. So they require on their trap cards. So you get the idea. Okay, if I transformation and I go into an insect dust, or I already have a kaiju, because I gave my opponent a kaiju and I have myself a kaiju, well then I'm going to want to bring out my mystery dust. No, I still have my way of tributing. I can bring out my Brain Crusher. So you do have another option. So yeah, what if it was okay? Kaiju, Super Art of Transformation. And yeah, okay, I'm just showing, yeah, Golden Ninja, an example. Come on, yeah, you already have your dinosaur and you want to bring out another one, but no, if I'm going to Super Art of Transformation, I'm going to target, I still have my dragon. So you have two options. It's not always kaiju. You always have another option if you already have a kaiju. Like, what else can I do? Because you already know you have your other options. Nujitsu Art of Mirage Transformation. Okay. This is how it's going to get fun. And these are one of the new ninja arts that came out. Well, it's been a while, but I don't think anybody plays ninjas anymore. Here's what it does. You tribute one ninja monster. Then target one monster your opponent controls. Special summon it to your side of the field. You're snatching and taking away one of your opponent's monsters. Here's the thing also that makes it more fun. It becomes a ninja. The monster you took away from your opponent is a ninja. Imagine taking away their huge actual monsters that they depend on more likely. If you're going against Synchro, you're going to take away a Synchro monster. It becomes a ninja. So if you took away their, pretty much, if it was done successfully, then of course, yeah, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. But no, it's a Blue Eyes Ninja alternative White Dragon. If you're thinking of course, they're going to go Red Eyes, and they're going to go into their, of course, I don't need to say the name, but yeah, they're huge actual, of course, yeah, fusion they're going to bring out. But if you kaiju it, you have one of your own kaijus you're going to play. You have a ninja. On Nujitsu Art of Mirage Transformation, I'll take away that monster. Or I'll take away their, of course, they're going to go into Internal Soul to special summon out the Dark Magician. No, I'll take away Dark Magician. So it's a ninja Dark Magician. Whatever you take away, it becomes a ninja. I'm going to take away a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, it's a Blue Eyes Ninja Dragon now. Ninja Blue Eyes Dragon. Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Blue Eyes Chaos Ninja Dragon. Whatever you're going to take away, it becomes a ninja. So even if it came down to playing the, Kajin and the Jojin, it's a ninja now. So attack, it'll gain the 1,000 and it does piercing damage. You took away their BLS. Okay, I'll take away BLS and it becomes a Blackluster Ninja. Just think of little things like that, and that's how fun it can get. You just took away their huge actual monster and it becomes a ninja. and then just compulsory and torrential. Of course, I would use 3, but of course, yeah, I'm trying to make this, as best as I can to make it work, which, yeah, I have. I've tested it and it works. Of course, yeah, I do 42 card decks, but this is just 45 now because, yeah, I needed some room to figure out what I can do. So, yeah, those are Nujitsu cards. So, yeah, when it comes down to playing Hanzo, that's what it searches for. It searches for a Nujitsu card. Alright, for the extra deck, Ice Blade, Dragon, it's the new Fallen of Albaz that came in the structure deck. So yeah, you need a Fallen Albaz plus a Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, but I call it Exceed or a Link monster. So this is how you play it. Remember, you can take away your opponent's monsters. Let's say you go into, let me see, get the Albaz. Yeah, Fallen of Albaz. If your opponent had a Synchro Fusion monster like this, okay, I'm going to discard, take away. I'll bring on my own. You can only control one. At the end of the damage step, blow up all monsters. Your opponents blow up all monsters. So yeah, that's the new one of the new ones. Okay, then yes, then there is Albion, the Branded Dragon. You need Fallen of Albaz plus a light monster. I do have a light monster, and that is my Upstart Golden Ninja. So most likely, yeah, I want to try my best not to possibly go into these, but if I need to, I will. So, when it's on the field, what you can do is discard one card and play another fusion. Yeah, this card is Fusion Summon. You can fuse one level 8 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck. So yeah, there you go. Lupion, the Searing Dragon. If this card is Fusion Summon, you can discard one card, Fusion Summon one level 8 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck, except Lubellion, I think that's the way you say it now, from your monsters on the field and or face up banished cards. So most likely, yeah, if you had banished monsters that required you to do a fusion, you can get the materials from there, put them back to the deck, and fuse into whatever you're going to do. I only use one of, but it's the Titaniclan, the Ash Dragon. You need a Fallen Albaz. So yeah, these require using Fallen Albaz. Plus a monster with 25 attack or more. All my monsters are 25 attack or more. Well, the higher monsters, besides my ninjas. Gains an attack equal to the combined original levels of the monsters that were used to fusion summon this card, times 100. After this card is fusion summoned for the rest of this turn, it is unaffected by the activated effects of any other monsters. Special summon this from the extra deck. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can add one. Or special summon one Dogmatica, but I'm not playing with Dogmaticas. Or one Fallen Albaz from your deck. Can only be done once per turn. Okay, well, the effect of I can search for an Albaz, of course, yeah, but the Dogmaticas, I'm not playing Dogmatica. Nightmare Phoenix, Unicorn, and then for ninjas, Ninja Grandmaster Sazo. 2 ninja monsters. So, it's anything, could be that simple. 2 ninja monsters. During your main phase, you can set one Nujitsu art spell trap directly from your deck to your spell and trap card zone once per turn. While this card points to the monster link zone. So yeah, when you have it linked, whatever it points to of a ninja, So yeah, if it was connecting, pointing, so yeah, your link zone, and it was pointing to a ninja. So once per turn, you can search for a Nujitsu card. There are some magic cards, but I'm not playing the magic cards of Nujitsu cards. I'm only playing the trap cards. This card cannot be targeted for an attack. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. So most likely that's like Immortal, as long as you have it connected to a ninja. So yeah, the scale, so yeah, points to 2, not to the 3rd. So of course, yeah, here, 1, 2, 3. So it could be on the 3rd zone, not the 4th or the 5th. Or if you have it here, to the 1st, not the 2nd, but to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, no. Whatever you have your link zone to. So yeah, out of all decks I made with kaijus, ninjas I just thought were the most funnest one, is just the most fun to do. Yeah, they're creative. I like the way I like playing with kaijus, but I think the most deck I've had ever fun using this was with the ninjas. Now, of course, yeah, it was just ninja kaiju, but now with the new Fallen cards, I found a way of how I could put these in. And yeah, it just requires on playing Sea Serpent, Dinosaur, Dragon, Insect. So, yeah. Insect, Dragon, Dinosaur, and there's Sea Serpent, but I'm not playing any Sea Serpent. It requires doing any of those. So your ninjas help you getting those monsters out. And yeah, that's why I'm using a different insect if you already have your sticky string or your mystery dust on the field, but you need another insect. Well, then you have your Brain Crusher. I don't have another dinosaur except for a Mad Flame, but when it comes down to playing a dragon, where's my dragon? Oh wait, yeah, it's only a dragon. So yeah, my only dragon. And you can rather get a dragon or a dinosaur. So yeah, even if you had Mad Flame and you were able to interpret the Super Art of Transformation, Nujitsu, we already have a kaiju out. You need a dinosaur or dragon. Okay, this is your only dinosaur, but you still have your dragon. So that's the fun part of this. You can rather take over one of your opponent's monsters with Super Art of Transformation, so it's like another option besides just doing fusion with the Fallen of Abbas. There is another way. Your Super Art of Transformation. There's the Nujitsu Art of Transformation, and then what makes it more fun, take away one of your opponents, and it becomes a ninja. So that's how fun ninjas can be. Yes, it's a warrior deck, but it's not like Six Samurai, where Six Samurai is just too damn easy, and it's just not that fun anymore. I did play Six Samurais before, when it became out. Yeah, it got cool and all, but then it just got boring. Then when the ninjas came out, that's when I started playing ninjas a bit. Just playing simple ninjas until kaijus came out. Then I played a bit of Ninja Kaiju, and then now with the... And now using with Fallen of Abbas, I created it to be a Ninja Kaiju Fallen Abbas. So, hope y'all enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll show you more deck profiles later. I will speak to y'all later. Peace.